Yo, okay, I'm back. What's up, guys? We're here. We're up $77 today, which is not a lot, but we only leveraged about 800 over the course of the day, and at any given time, we only use so we don't have a margin account. We have a cash account, and the purpose of this is to get unlimited day trades. Um, so we only leveraged a small amount of it, so it's pretty good actually, in my opinion. I'm just trying to adjust this. Give me a second. Just fixing some stuff on the computer here. Okay, so we leverage a pretty small amount of the account. I don't like this. Is my least favorite part of this stuff. So I'm gonna position this thing so it sticks. Cool. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. So we're up quite a bit actually, as far as like percentages go. Wow. Fuck. I had no idea that Tesla was tanking so hard. But you know, it is what it is. Hold on, I want to make a phone call.
Yellow.
Hello.
Yellow.
Hello.
Yellow.
Shush for a second. Uh,
Yeah.
Tes- Tesla's at 717.
717? What the fuck?
You know what's funny? Only about 30 minutes ago did it actually or actually even less, like 15 minutes ago, just began this crazy down run where it went from 750. It just crashed 15 minutes ago, basically.
I love it.
So we missed it by 15 minutes, which is so dumb. Uh,
Yeah.
but yes. Holy shit, though. Do you remember the claim where I was like, I think it's gonna come up and around, back up to like 780 or whatever, or
Yeah.
like when I thought it was gonna go up,
Yeah.
essentially. It did that. It hit 790 almost, 786.
Okay, okay.
So it did
Then
come
it
up.
went down
So
ahead after
yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
ended.
So we could have actually done both. It's at 709 just now. What the fuck?
Wow.
This is so fast. I'm so
Told
disappointed.
you. I mean, this shit is...
You wanted to get the up on this, right? Like you just wanted to buy
Oh,
calls.
yeah, yeah. I just wanted to buy one. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, what the shit? I'm looking at one option. It's up 26,000%.
Of course. Hey,
705.
we're still at debit spread, so should we buy that back?
Holy shit! Are we still in it?
I mean, yeah, but it's fucked up. But should we still buy it back?
Yeah,
Like, it's not
I
gonna
think
react.
I think. Mm, buy. Yeah, I guess buy it back. I wish we bought it back earlier. Now that I think about it,
Yeah, I know.
that's so weird. The account is down technically.
Yeah,
The Tesla puts are worth. The spread isn't worth much. It's
yeah.
worth like 10. But the account's at 1790 now.
Oh, I feel the spread was like at 20 or 30 last time.
Yeah, it just hit 11. I don't know, but why is the account down? Or shouldn't we be at like 18 something? 1820?
Yeah, I think that's the spread. I don't know.
Well,
Also,
the
UAL. We're in UAL puts.
Oh yeah. Oh, why are we in UAL puts? I just fucking bought the calls. This is
Yeah,
like I literally
like
traded the
12
calls.
bucks in there.
Now we're down 11 on those. Alright, it's still worth 12. So I should probably sell these.
Yeah, so
I'll sell for point 0.1. Get some of that back.
so
Uh, sold. All right.
all right.
I sold it down a little bit. It's whatever. Save myself $1 or two. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm just watching Tesla. I'm probably not gonna trade Tesla. I'm probably gonna buy Spy.
All right.
Spy's being boring. Whole market's being fucking boring. I don't care.
Don't have an opinion about the market.
We're at
Probably
VWAP.
not.
We're at VWAP right now.
Okay.
But I could trade today. Today's options are like fucking cheap now. Like, I should just buy a put and a spread and just see what. I should just buy a strangle and see what happens.
You could.
I could, yeah.
Eventually, it's 0 day. So
I could actually. You know what's funny? As I could put both the call and the put up, and I would have them, and I could trade them at different points, which is actually really funny because it's 0 day.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. They're pretty cheap. Maybe I'll buy. I'll get like two per. So it'll be like 50 instead of 20. Anyway. All right. I'll figure this
All right.
out later. I'm streaming, so you
Okay.
can
Yeah.
get on and look at it.
Yeah. All right. Bye, I will.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
All right. Later.
See you.
See ya. INT Science got the strongest. Spy needs to come down so I can make money. Okay, I'm just watching BoJack Horseman while I do this because, you know.
A story came out this morning about the last days of Sarah Lynn. How did it make you feel?
Honestly, I felt
I like the time and sales on level 2. It's supporting my buying decision. I'm buying a 0-day expiration because I think that I can get the most out of it if it starts taking off. So I'm still getting some wicking, but it's good. We're building. I got 5 minutes on this 15-minute, and I think it's probably gonna at most reach the top of this, or not even. It might even stay down here the whole time, or it might go up and then fully come back down. And the reason it'll do that is to kind of finalize whatever direction it's headed in. But I do like this location and stuff like that. So we'll see. I mean, how it's going. My option is essentially like $1 more than what I got it for, which is fine. It's like 3% right now, so that's cool. Like I like this actually. I like this play in general. I like 0-day expiration in these types of ways because it's like you can get quite a bit out of it, like way more percentage. And a SPY does Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So today's Wednesday, so I'm doing their Wednesday expiration, which is now. So let's see. I'm seeing some weakness show up, so I'm trying to be cautious of it right now. Technically, I'd want to get out somewhere soon, especially right now. Why is this options not adjusting too much, which is peculiar? This is the price that I got in for, so I'll see what I'll sell for. Maybe I can sell. I mean, I'm only gonna make a few bucks on this, and that's not ideal, honestly. How did I get this? What the fuck? I didn't know I was gonna be this accurate about it, but yeah, 3% is not bad. Options not reacting right now. Should have gotten something more expensive. Yeah, because these moved a lot. So now it's worth 32. So we're gonna put some downward wicking pressure. You're gonna see we're gonna get some pressure around this point. So I need to keep my cool there. I'm trying to determine if this is gonna be a downward candle. If this turns into an engulfing pattern, that'd be nice. 31:30. What time does this 15-minute chart? We have 4 minutes left on it. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna chill. I'm up a lot now. Percentage wise, I'm up a lot. Because it's like whatever, $4 on 29 cents, or so 29, what, like 8% on this position so far. That big red one. I kind of expected that. This is gonna be strong because of the way this candle is forming. So a lot of people are gonna be looking at this and be like, I don't know, and then they're gonna drop it. So that's my concern right now. I'm hoping that it kind of holds up at this 50% value. This is where I have support. I might actually clean it out as soon as that happens because it's like $2, which is whatever. But imagine doing this with a lot more. If I put in $100, or if I put in 10, it costs me 30 per each. So it cost me 320, so now we're tanking, which is kind of as expected. We're gonna start bouncing off this line now, so that's what I'm expecting. So if I paid 320, then I would have made maybe on that move itself I would have made $40. Or had I, but that would have been a little bit harder to sell, obviously. But had I put in, let's say, 100 of those, that would cost me $3,000, and I would have made $400. So that's actually cool. That's an easy way to make some money. But, then this shit happens and you can lose it all. So, like I'm trying to squeeze out as much as I can, but, what's the point if it keeps coming down? So we are losing value. This wicking is coming down. So this is going to probably turn to a red position. It's already doing it. It's doing it really fast too. I have to mentally keep my supports up though, because this is where the stop loss is. So I'm down $1 on it. I have to keep track of this here. So this is probably where I'll take support. If it breaks below to like here, probably these bottom wicks, I might get out.
In your original statement to the police, you said she called you. You came to the planetarium and found her. That was a lie.
Yes.
Would you say Sarah Lynn dying was your rock bottom?
I don't believe in rock bottoms. I've had a lot of what I thought were rock bottoms, only to discover another rockier bottom underneath.
That sounds
it is possible that the next candle is going to be red as hell. So that's kind of what I'm waiting on. I'm trying to see. I mean, this candle's about to finish in about 20 seconds. I need some upward volume in order for this to be really good. I need this to come around here, 331.90. It's already doing it. Okay, so let's see. Let's hope, I guess. That's all I can do. All right, here we go. Next candle. All right, we're above. It's going to close red. It's going to come here. Obviously, that's the most obvious part of this game. And then after that, we'll have to find out. BIIB. No way. All right, hold on. I'm going to play this up to here, but I just need to check something. Why is my option worth exactly the same? It's so annoying. So there's a company called BIIB that just got this won a patent. What the fuck? I'm sorry. Yeah, we knew this gap fill was coming. I can't believe. Oh my fucking god. Alright, whatever. I don't care. I'm down now a lot on this position. I'm down 3%. Look at Spoy get crushed by this big jumper. Oh, by the way, for every amount of time that I go through, this option just deteriorates in value either way. But I am not down to lose $7 right now.
Those same patterns repeat themselves as Sarah Lynn.
I think that's why her death was so scary for me. Why I didn't want to confront it, because she reminded me of myself.
Some have accused Sarah Lynn's mother of exploiting her dad. When you hear all twerk and no play in a Geico commercial, or see Sarah Lynn's face on a billboard with the slogan, "I die for a Pepsi," how does that make you feel?
Sad.
Okay, now that this has happened, like I said, I was gonna take support around this the 50% mark of this thing. If it hits it, then I'm out. So 331.79. Once it hits that, I'm done. But if it hits support slightly above it, then I'll hold.
Angry. Honestly, it feels like that's what killed her.
Not the heroin.
No, you're right. It was mostly the heroin.
If you could talk to her mother now, what would you say to her?
I would say, I wish you could know how sorry I am. Am I crazy, or did I nail that?
It was good.
Oh man, when she brought up Sarah Lynn's mother, she was setting me up to throw her under the bus, but then I said, I'm sorry? I mean, that was a sweet move, yeah? I felt like I could see the Matrix.
You've definitely gotten your 10,000 hours in when it comes to apologizing.
It was good, right? People are gonna like it?
Oh, well.
I really wish I could sell it there. That'd be amazing. But this is still a good play.
3 hours when it airs.
And that's why the band Chicago is not one of the top 10 Chicago bands of all time.
Gome. Fucking winner. Let's go. So, okay. So I didn't make much off that, obviously. This, what? What? Yeah, 94%. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, that's right. No, that's not right. I made $4 off it. Boom. Yeah, that was a good fucking play. I could probably do it again. Actually, it's a little bit more expensive now. I sold it for 34, I think. I think I sold it for 33, actually. Yeah, I'm off a little bit. Whatever. That was cool. Now we're up 81 for the day. I wonder if I can do that again. And again and again and again and again and again. Let's look at Tesla.
I'm not being weird. I'm in a good place.
This is a good show. Y'all should watch BoJack Horseman.
But, you know, it is a little weird that one of your best friends is a huge celebrity and you never want to talk about it.
Roxy's really more my best friend.
But you never talk about Roxy either.
I don't understand what her job is, and it's too late for me to ask.
And you were also married to a huge celebrity, and you never talk about him either.
You don't share your past life with me. You want to talk about weird? I lived here 6 months, and I still haven't met your son.
Okay, but you don't really want to meet Sonny.
Of course I do.
Alright, cool. Let's get dinner tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Actually, Holy shit! I just realized Amazon looks really good. Time to buy. But it also looks like it's copying Spy, so that's possibly terrible. So let me get some options prepped, and then I will make a decision accordingly. Let's do. Oh yeah, send to number 1, and I'll do some puts as well. Send to number 2. Alright, cool. So now my options are ready, so I have them prepared. You can mostly see this is the strike and shit like that. This is the date 027, so that's expiry, which is this Friday. You can see 2110, that's my call. You can see P2000, which is my put. So that's basically what this is. Yeah. So very nice, very nice. I kind of want to cycle through. Son of a motherfucking bitch. I'm so sorry. Basically what happened, I bought my... Why is this here? I feel like that's not normal. Charts. This is number 3. So therefore, this should be number 3 as well. Okay, cool. So, I bought the February 14th UAL calls, and they was for 82. Nah, god damn it. I'm up 100 on those. Fuck my life. I should have held. Alright. JK, I'm not actually as emotional as I seem about it. It is good, though. I played that fucking amazingly. It was fucking awesome. So, you know, next time you guys want to do swings, give me a ring. I know what I'm doing, I think. UAL. Yeah, absolute fucking monster. I love it. Alright, let's go back to Amazon, because that's what I'm trading. Ugh.
I saw your interview, Jack. As a recovering addict myself, I was spellbound. Wow, I had no idea. And I see no reason why you shouldn't return a Wesleyan. Small latte?
My manager told me not to charge you.
What?
He said he watched your interview last night, then turned off the TV and went straight to his first AA meeting.
Huh. No birthday, Dad. So I nailed it.
You kidding?
Pinky Penguin, line 1.
Pinky!
Princess Carolyn, you delivered MBN the best ratings we've seen in years. You just bought us 6 more months of not having to sell ourselves to a larger media company that strips us for office furniture.
Go check it out.
I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back. You know what? Probably not gonna push it because I'm not too keen on. Margaret's very choppy from open today. She's staying that way today. I will make some few open calls, but that's yeah. So for the time being, I think I'm gonna leave it. But actually, you know what I'm gonna actually do is talk about Tesla. So I'm gonna make a stream right now actually, and I'm gonna cover it. So I'll record it. So I'm just gonna go here and click record, but I'm gonna wait and prep my thing. So charts. So you're gonna hear me in a completely different tone. Just be prepared for that. Alright, here we go. It doesn't make sense to go this far into Tesla, actually. Let me go back a year. Cool. That's still too much? When were you... Well, okay. Whatever. I'll take it. Okay. So I think we're ready to record this. Let me detach this and make it a little bit easier. So I can full screen this bad boy. Okay. Alright. So we want to talk about what the fuck happened with Tesla over the last few days and more over the last several months. So in the last 6 months, I'll show you right here, since the earnings report in 10 is October. Yeah, okay. October of 2019, we saw Tesla's stock price run from 257 to about, well, and hit a high of $968.99, which roughly gave us a 276% change in the value of Tesla's stock. Okay, let me get into a little bit of a forward. I did make a video about this, but this is back when my channel had no viewers. Now I still have not that many viewers, but it's like more than zero, so that's good. But basically what we did was, so let's go back into this date. So what is important to understand as far as context goes for this month was in early January, or maybe late December, there were several pieces written about how Tesla, and this is important to know, Tesla has an insanely high cash burn. And that cash burn has the ability to essentially just wipe out any company. And if the cash burn is too high, then a company will remain and the company does not make profits to counteract the cash burn, then the company will decrease to zero. Typically, this is what happens. Okay, now that you know that, which is important, so Tesla was on a cash burn. They were on the verge of bankruptcy. These were all concerns for the company. Their reports weren't doing well. They weren't profitable, period, ever in history. And then something came out. So now before we get into exactly what this earnings report said, I want to go into how I played this. Now, I had played Tesla's earnings report, and I played it really very weakly. I only paid about $75 on an option, and I sold that option the very next day for about $1,200. And that is well over 1,000%. I had certain friends who also bought options to play the earnings report, ER stuff, and they made a decent amount. They made 500%, but there was a specific reason why the 300s hit, because my strike price was exactly 300, and it exactly hit. And because it hit, the account basically skyrocketed. And now, what is important to understand with this is why it moved so much. The expected move with Tesla was not going to be big. Most people were very bullish on it, or bearish on it. But the reason this was so pivotal was there were three reasons we were able to, because I only bought calls. Any of us only bought calls. And the reason we did that were several deductions. One, we figured out that, firstly, Elon Musk is a bit of a talkative person. He's a little bit like Donald Trump. He hadn't said a word in regards to anything for a bit now. And now you got to understand that Tesla was one of the most shorted stocks ever. 19% of it was shorts. In the stock in general. So that's pretty important. So he didn't say anything in regards leading up to it, but there were pieces of information like throughout the year where, for example, Tesla had gotten a gigafactory in Shanghai. Their production, their Model 3 was popular, blah blah blah, all these things, but they weren't making revenue, and their cash burn was still too high. But then this earnings report, it beat, and it beat very, very, very hard compared to the expected because the analysts weren't given the information about how their earnings were going to be. So now at this point they weren't necessarily profitable, but they were no longer on a cash burn the way that they were before. And then as a result, we saw Tesla completely jump. I sold out here when I should have sold out here because the same option hit $4,000. So the continuation was played after that. So this more or less struck in to call of motion of how we hit $500. The way Tesla had continued was just ridiculous. When I say play the continuation, play the fucking continuation. You don't need this shit is worthless compared to this. Whatever option I had within this point or even this point was worth so much more. It's actually ludicrous. Mode. But yeah, so that is obviously the reason why Tesla had gone up so much, at least up until here. What kept it going? Well, it was a new sentiment now. The sentiment of Tesla had changed. It had gone from, this company's not going to make any money ever, period, blah, 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 to, hey, they're actually producing, they're actually selling, this is going to work. And the optimism, the general sense of the company started cheering upwards. Now, we didn't see unprecedented growth like we did in the last few days, because in the last few days, we witnessed a growth of 60, almost 70%. And that makes no fucking sense. And the reason you kind of started to see these unprecedented highs were several things. One, I told you a minute ago that Tesla was one of the most shorted companies ever. Well, when the shorts are wrong, they have to do what's called covering their shorts, which means they have to buy those positions back before they get fucked. When they buy their fucking positions back, you'll see these volume spikes are definitely shorts who are trying to get their positions out. And then here, this most recent run-up was definitely the rest of the shorts covering their positions. And then you could see it here as well. So the earnings finally produced a profitable return. They destroyed it. They actually did very well, and for the first time, they were a profitable company. They were not in red, and that was brilliant. And as a result, they actually ended up hitting almost $1,000, and that was really good. Now the company's on an expansion rate, which is why theoretically it makes sense for this company to keep going. How far the company can keep going, I can't tell you, but I do know that it will readjust to some neutral zone. I want to say 600, maybe even lower. I kind of want it to be lower so I could maybe buy shares, but I think it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. You do remember there was a point where Tesla was at 176. Now, look at us. We're at 715. It's pretty amazing how this happened, but keep in mind, this is the most fundamental stuff ever. There's no price action or anything that you could really look at and think, oh yeah, this is going to work. Well, maybe here. This is the most price action-y thing that you can get, but it's good. And we're going to keep taking support at these levels for a while. We probably will keep going. If Tesla can stay above this part of the EMA, I believe that Tesla might even still keep running. Fill this gap slowly instead of quickly. We'll see. But for now, that's my opinion on Tesla. Remember, the shorts were sold. The fundamentals were good. It made sense. But this new price doesn't make sense. This is too high. It's beyond the actual growth. The company is not worth $100 billion in revenue. Therefore, they're not going to stay at that price right now. They're going to grow into it a lot slower. So keep that in mind as you go into these things. A lot of the time, when you're doing the math on this, you have to remember that the point of these companies, the point of their market capitalizations, are their final intrinsic value. The intrinsic value of Tesla will not be $100 billion for a while now. So keep that in mind as you start trading these things, when you're learning, blah, blah, blah. And I'll see you guys next time. Not you streamers, you're still here. What's up? No, I'm just playing. I think I'm going to cut this short stream too, because, why bother trading anymore, right? Let me take a look at my spies and see if they're any good. Did you break out? Oh my fucking god, you're away. Oh my gosh, yeah, it hit 26. So it went up 100% my position, which is good. This was kind of what I was hoping for. I didn't really expect it to follow through so hard, but you know, c'est la vie, right? So that's 100%. That's well over 100% because I bought it for 29. The position's at actually it's not up over 100%. I'm sorry. It's a little bit less than 100%. It's closer to 83%. So it went from 29 to about 80, 29 to about 47. No, sorry, 51. So you know these are these are good moves. You can take 0D expirations and make some money off it. So it was pretty good. I'm proud of this one. I liked it. I wish I played it longer, but it is what it is. Listen, live and learn, right? So anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Appreciate you guys for coming to the stream. I'll see you next time. I'll see you next time. I'll see you next time. How many times am I gonna say? I don't know.